Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Dalal Street Week Ahead program sponsored by Delta.exchange. On 26th of June, the market broke out. Broke out of the range. Previously, it was 24,500 to 25,200. So that 25,200 was crossed decisively, and then it was a breakout. So the same day evening, I told you once the resistance of 25,200 is broken, that becomes the support for the next leg. So that is why the last week I've been telling you markets are likely to trade between 25,200 and 26,000. This week, just for the more safety, because there was some lot of negative news, so I just said 25,000 to 26,000. Last week, the Nifty, out of 5 trading sessions, 4 trading sessions, Nifty had a red candle. And 3 trading sessions, Nifty closed below the previous day's close. But despite that, the India VIX did not move higher. India VIX keeps falling. And there were a lot of negative news, but still markets are holding. Number one, net institutional sell figure has been negative for the last 3 or 4 trading sessions. And then this Jane Street ruling came on Friday. That created some volatility. And the Bank Nifty, although it broke out, but it is just struggling. And the Bank Nifty clearly will be trading between 54,000 and 60,000 for the rest of the series. So that's my view. I may be wrong. But as of now, it looks like, it's a game of 54,000 on the downside and 60,000 on the higher side. But markets are tend to be more volatile. On 2 trading sessions, Nifty fell more than 200 points from intraday high. On 1 trading session, Nifty shot up more than 150 points from intraday low. So that was a summary of the last 3 trading sessions. So that shows, consolidation phase can be more volatile. Right. However, I'm still sticking to my view that it is going to be between 25,000 and 26,000 for the next 5 trading sessions. That means for the next week. Now, if you're looking at some important data points, economic data, there is nothing very important, but this is a second week. Usually the first week, all the data will be over. Trump tariff. The deadline is 9th of July. So he's already threatening, he's going to send letters to 10 to 12 countries, Although he said, he wanted all the countries to sign a deal with America. Out of nearly 200 countries in the world, not even 2 or 3 countries signed the agreement with him. So that shows, but that also shows that, people don't take Trump seriously. I don't think that Trump will be taken seriously this time. So that's why the markets, although the market is falling, but clearly the volatility index is not showing any fear in the market. So the markets, are definitely not fearful about Trump tariff now. Other than that, this Jane Street, we do not know. Already because of SEBI rules, the new rules like higher margin, there is no margin benefit for calendar spreads on expiry day. So this and that, the SEBI has done a lot of things to reduce the expiry day trading. As per some reports, the volumes have gone down by 50 to 60%. And now with this clampdown on Jane Street, unlike maybe some similar hedge funds, now they will also be afraid. I don't think that they'll be doing huge volume. So the volumes may go down in exchanges even further. So that is one of the reasons why the BSE shares fell on Friday, whereas NSE shares are not listed, so therefore we wouldn't know the impact. And all the stock market related shares have fallen on Friday. So whether this reduced volume, is it good for traders or bad for traders? And usually I am of the view, if the volume is less, sudden spike, sudden falls can happen. right? Like when the volume is very less, say just to give a simple example, like in real estate, there is no liquidity. That's why the buyer will ask for 10 crore, seller will ask for 15 crore. So, it doesn't, like, the trades don't go through. So that kind of things may happen. And then like some small buying, since there are no sellers, the market can move violently on the higher side. So that is always not a good idea, but we should have a volume, but a controlled volume. Not like Jane Street coming and selling options for 45,000 crore like that. Yeah. So other than that, so there is no specific news. And Thursday, TCS is coming out with results, but they will come out with results after the market hours. So which means that the impact will be seen only on Friday. And moreover, I do not see any much negativity in IT stocks because they are already, hammered down already. I think TCS is 20% down from all-time high. And on an average, IT index itself is more than 15% down from all-time high. So the expectation is not big. So even if they don't come out with results, the downside may be limited. But however, if they come out with the results, there can be a good short covering. And so then again, the next week only, all other companies will be coming out with results. So the real action will begin the following week only. The coming week, it's going to be volatile, but I don't think that Nifty will be even taking out 25,800. Forget about 26,000. So like 25,200 to 25,800 is a very short range. But in case markets, there's some news flow coming here and there, then we can take it as 25,000 and 26,000. So 25,000 put option and 26,000 call option. So naturally we'll be having the highest open interest. On Friday, despite all this Jane Street problem and this and that, like calls also have been sold aggressively and puts also sold aggressively. So it shows that, the people believe that market is not going to make a big move on either side. So however, Trump threatened, a 500% tax on people who are trading with Russia. But this is actually more like a tactics to bring Russian to the negotiation table rather than India or China, who is buying more oils from Russia. So as far as I feel, there's not going to be any big threat. So that is my view. So let us see what is going to happen. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.